Are you struggling to connect? Here's why that's keeping you stuck in business and how to fix it. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, I just have to be somebody else in order to succeed in business? Maybe you feel like you have to put a mask on, or you have to tone it down a little bit, or you have to follow the exact system of this guru you follow in order to succeed. If you're feeling this way, you are not alone. And this mindset could be the very thing that is holding you back in succeeding in your business. And in today's video, we're getting to the exact reason why you're struggling to connect with your audience and embracing yourself, and how that's the secret sauce to getting to the next level in your business. With that, let's get started. So many women, especially moms stepping into entrepreneurship, have a big heart and big ideas, and they want to impact the world with their business idea. But here's the thing, as time goes on, they start to compare themselves to other people, and they start to let doubt creep in, and they start to critique themselves. You start to think, maybe I should sound more professional. Maybe I should speak the way that guru speaks. Or maybe I'm just not cut out for this. But the real reason you're not connecting with your audience isn't because you lack skills, strategy, or even content. It's because you're hiding the one thing that will actually make you magnetic, your true self. Here's the truth. When you water yourself down to sound like everyone, you appeal to no one. And when you're afraid to take a stand and say something real, your message becomes forgettable. And when you're showing up as a filtered version of yourself, people can sense that. Even if they can't put their finger on it, they can sense it. I can remember the first time I had an internal struggle with not showing up as myself. And it was with my first online business, Whole Lifestyle Nutrition. And it was before I had ever made it big. I was trying to get to that level of what we called success back then, 100,000 unique views. And I just couldn't quite get there. And I was trying to please everybody. And I was trying not to upset anyone. And it wasn't until I saw my blogger friend, Steph, who was not afraid to stir the pot or ruffle feathers. She spoke her truth. She even threw in a couple curse words. She was so passionate, and her audience loved her for it. They could stand behind what she stood for. And that's when I realized that I had to stop trying to please everyone and stop trying not to offend everyone. And I just had to show up as me. Just like here, I'm sitting here as I would in every day, showing up as myself. And I hope you can feel the authenticity right now. And when I was able to accomplish that for my business just skyrocketed. I went way past the 100,000 unique visitors per month, and I just exploded to 500,000 unique visitors every single month that came to my website. And it just took me being me and showing up and being bold and standing behind what I believed in. And remember, connection doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being raw, being human, being real, and showing real mistakes and real triumphs. That's where the magic is. That's where the connection happens. Think about someone you follow online. Are you following them because their message is perfect, they have great lighting, their hair is always done just right? Or do you like them because they feel like someone you could actually go to a coffee shop and sit down and have a real conversation with? We're drawn to people that are relatable, that tell the truth, that aren't afraid to show up as themselves, even when it's a little bit messy. Because when you stop trying to market yourself and you show up from a place of truth, your message gets clearer, you show up more confidently, and the right people finally find you because they can finally see you. If you're tired of second guessing every video you do, every post you write, every caption that you post, and you just want to feel connected again, here's what I want you to know. You don't need another marketing strategy. You just need a deeper connection with yourself. One way to start reconnecting with your audience is to share your story or share part of it. I can remember vividly when everything started to turn at Whole Lifestyle Nutrition. I was about health and lifestyle, and I went and had my first mammogram. And it wasn't a great experience. I had a lump in my breast, and I shared every vivid, vulnerable moment in that story where I had my audience at the edge of their seat wondering if I had breast cancer or not. And that wasn't my intent. It was my true emotion, and I followed it through live as I was going through it. So there was 1 post, 2 posts, 3 posts, and people wanted to know the outcome of if I had breast cancer or not. But I was super vulnerable in that post, and I wrote it as I was going through it, and I showed how scared I was and that my baby still needed me. And my audience at that point was able to connect because they saw that side of me. So wherever your story, you have multiple stories within your big stories that you can share. And even those smaller stories allows for connection. So don't overthink it. If you have something that you are going through, share it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just share it from your heart. So here's a few more ways that you can get started today. Get clear on what matters to you. What do you believe in? What can you help people with, and why do you want to help them? Let go of everyone having to like you. The goal isn't mass appeal. The goal is to make connection. Share your story, not a polished one, just a real, honest story. And speak in your real voice. No guru talk, no corporate talk, just your real, authentic voice. You don't have to change who you are to be successful. In fact, the more you that you are, the more successful you will become. Just be yourself. If this message resonated, I'd love it if you'd give it a thumbs up or share it with the person you feel might need to hear this message. If you like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel. It's either here or here. I'm not sure where it's going to show up. And I'll be sure to do more content just like this. And remember, you don't need to do more. You just need to come back to who you are and let that be enough.